to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats and three-team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, take, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
Let's get it. Fucking kick return.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and
Back
they'll
to
stop him
opening
at the
kick
16.
because I was cutting the stream. Took advantage. Took advantage of it, brother.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
They just threw that shit right to
Takes it
the...
the other way. And he's
Here they
wrapped
go.
up after a solid return on the pick.
That is not how you drew it up offensively. You want to come out, get some things established, get your quarterback in a rhythm, get the positive mojo going. The opposite just happened. Just made a big mistake.
I didn't make my substitutions. That's part of the problem. This dude thinks he's good.
So much momentum for the other team. Defense,
Oh
please
yeah, he
come
did
and
me
bail me
dirty.
out.
As soon as I
Line
cut it
gets
off,
set,
I had
first
my hand
down.
on the shit.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking left. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
And the Buffaloes have it with a first and goal. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak.
This is a rough start.
Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Man, let's not overcomplicate this. I love it. Put the QB under center. You know it's a QB sneak. Make the defensive line stop me. That hard to the goal line, it's hard to do. And the offense didn't try to get too cute. Really nice work getting the touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
But the ball
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kentucky, 0.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement.
Bro,
And the pass is
I can't get the ball out there in
intercepted.
time.
Trying to take it back. And they
In theory, I
capitalize
should be able to hit
on the
that, but I
penalty,
can't
but
make
on
that
the
throw, I
great
guess.
return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
It's up against me. I love playing that much. Show me.
Defense playing a bail technique. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Alright.
getting set on second down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Buffaloes want to move quickly. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. They want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
Fourth down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Dances away from the heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. The offense set for a first down play. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got the back over the middle. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the knee.
Out check.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there.
They don't want me to win this shit.
Reel it in.
That's the only excuse for that.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
What I tell you,
Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its
Colorado
own.
defense ain't never
And the
been this
defense
good.
able to
Holy
get
shit,
pressure to the
dude.
quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them in.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. He's looking for an open man on second down. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bucks! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to
Man,
find
I
that
ain't got
hole,
time to learn that
slither
shit.
through a little crack. That
I already
was not
tried,
a crack.
man.
That
It
was
just switches me
wide
to
open.
wrong
Doesn't take a lot of vision.
I always
but blocking
anticipate
was
that it'll switch me to
outstanding.
somewhere else. So
And
that
with
shit
the
gives up
extra
too
point,
many
they're up
plays for me. I give up. What the? They're bogus. I don't think I ever got that message. Yeah, I
So
give
that
up
scoring
big
drive
plays,
took
trying to
only
do that
6
switch that
plays.
shit.
And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
It was dirty.
The kickoff team out there and ready to
That might
go.
be the first time in the history of the game I ever got that message. Usually I give it out. That's all right, though. I was messing with my stream on the first
Fielded
touchdown.
in the end zone. It's Brown. He gets a block.
There we go, right back in.
He's on the loose.
Right back in.
Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guns, Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Buying some time. He fires it out to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Forced out of the pocket.
Fuck, come on, man.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Had being
He will
continued,
step
bro.
out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. He's looking to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about
This game
turned
does
the
not
Eagles.
want me to
Man,
win.
you always look back in games
Oh
at
my
single
fucking
plays that
goodness.
turn the tide, and with his defense now trailing by 2 possessions.
Lets it fly deep
Literally
downfield. He's got it in the end
Bro.
zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
That's I'm not even tripping. That was crazy.
And this quarterback
That should have
really
been a
does
big
a great job
six
of seeing
to
the
get this right
defense,
back in
seeing
the
what
game.
kind of
And then on
coverage
that
they're
next play,
And it looks as if
he
they
wide
buzzed
open.
down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
That's tough.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking
They
to make
ran a
sure.
perfect blitz. He threw it right to him.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a
He already
19-yard
went.
toss
He
for the
didn't need no
touchdown.
fucking help. Dreadful. That's just crazy. And they just said,
Not
let's
going to
throw
risk
Sherry
a
up
return
top.
here. He'll make the fair catch.
She's frustrated.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that.
Snags it inside the 20. Got a lot of room to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but
Dude, they always
maybe the 2nd half,
when they get so lucky
airing the
shit.
football out,
We still got time though. We gotta stop it before half.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
It's not good, dude. We're just playing so bad.
He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Damn nice.
To the air, it's Sanders. bringing heat.
Let's go.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
We had two takes and a fumble and gave up a
Trying
kick
to be
return.
aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the second.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling to catch a pitch.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentage is low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He's going to pass. He wants it all.
Oh my gosh, that was not the guy I was going to. But he ended up catching it. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy.
The defense there trying to make sure everyone has the same ball.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that shit's so
Oh shit, should I clip
like,
that?
the
Holy
comeback
shit.
is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut it to the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in.
That was insane. That was
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
He got so lucky about the rough start.
Oh, he's going to take a chance.
That was a dude to
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive. Going for the big play. And the ball is picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defense in that. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
He's got it. Bulldozes him. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The option look. Quick toss. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky!
I'm going to have to go back and maybe get the
I love that this offense stuck to the run game, didn't cater, they got down, they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted it. They can tie this football game and hopefully go
He
to the
thought
half.
this shit was over. That nigga Mike
Get
was
that
talking
touchdown
shit.
right before the half.
Fire
Build the
now.
momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Feeling some heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's
You
going
hear
to
me?
do it for the
Whatever.
first half.
Brother. He thought this shit was sweet, bro. He had me down. Most of the time I wouldn't like play something like that, but I'm telling you, I think it was ass. Yeah, you're right. You're right, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Yeah.
Great job by the DB.
What the fuck?
Always say deep to shallow, deep to shallow. Don't give up the big play. Great job by the DBs, seeing the football, going and breaking.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Kentucky going quickly.
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. And he
Then he,
throws
like,
his
I pressed the
third
button
pick of the day.
as
His
hard
head
as I
has to be
fucking could.
spinning.
He
Got
threw
some
a
room to
floater,
run.
bro. My quarterback is
And
selling
he's going
this
to
game.
take
I
it
got
all the way
3
back.
interceptions.
Touchdown,
Like, bro,
Buffalo.
look at the ass.
Number 7.
He'll try to tack on one more.
The kicker off for the extra point.
Down to the wire.
And the extra point
He already let
splits
me
the
come back.
uprights. They're up 35-28.
What's up, brother? We just came back from 21-0, man. Just a fucking
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out
Dude, he
feeling
be
it.
selling, bro. I'm not using them in the playoffs. I was debating using them before this game.
Oh, he's going to go for the
Because I
return.
got an undefeated season going.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Should have had that last drive.
He's
First
got
they
it
make
on
a
the
catch.
left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Sanders, you ain't tackling.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play.
Hey, at least it's not caught tonight.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
But it very well could
To the
be.
end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Hey, at least you got some good entertainment
A
tonight.
lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the
I'll be
field,
watching the
he can get
franchise
it done.
guys.
He can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already in this offense.
Alright,
And he
35,
knocks the
35.
extra point through the uprights. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Make sure y'all double tap that screen.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone.
This is the second
Makes a move.
return he's taking back, dude.
He's got
I'm
it
telling
out.
you, this game's so against me tonight.
Wide open
Drop
and
a
it's
wide
a
open
foot
pick in
race.
the end zone. 2
He
kick
will
returns.
score.
I'm locked out, man.
Touchdown, Bucks.
Finna lock out. Finna log out.
Number 20.
Finna log out.
Lining up for
Tom,
the PAT.
the first quarter, this nigga had a kick return,
And the extra
2
point
picks
is through, and they're
on
on
throwing
top by
verticals as
7.
cover 2. Somehow St. Louis never get over there.
Those
And a fumble.
opportunities,
Tom.
those
That's how the first quarter
returns
went.
like that
2
can be
kicks,
such
a fumble,
game
and a kick
changers, and
return.
everyone was
Should've
right
just
on
backed out.
point, and he took it to the
But
house.
I stayed in.
They're lining
to
up for
let
the
dude
kickoff,
throw
and
it.
let's see if this
But that's how
return
I
team
started out.
can answer with a score
Like, I
of its
should have
own.
been logged off and went got an action.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Being drawn. Dude, that first quarter, if I wouldn't have been streaming,
Kentucky has it back.
I
and the
would
big
have fit
blue
quietly
offense
off
takes
streaming,
the
no
field.
problem.
David, they'd love to do
Tonight.
what they did last time and put
Seems
this
like
one
a
in the
baby.
end zone.
Like, this
You
is a
ain't
go,
lying. They
bro.
did a great
Take
job.
that
The
one
offense
off.
was
Nice
clicking.
jumping.
Everything went well. Paul
It's the
and
computer.
executed
Never
and got
good
the
job
touchdown.
adjustment.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep
He's going to let it go. Pulls it in on the left.
He's fucking ass.
The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Wildcats. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
He got like 5
The AT unit on the field.
Still Anderson scored this much.
make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board.
I'm trying to use these tier 3 teams to show I'm good. Should be getting
Fielded
frustrated.
in the end zone. It's Horn.
All right, here goes.
Nice job executing
Alabama,
all
Georgia,
the assignments.
Ohio
They
State,
put a stop to that
Michigan
return
State.
at the 22.
Oregon, somebody help me out.
First and 10.
What should we use? I don't think I'm doing this tier.
And the Colorado offense is coming back
Sometime
onto
middle
the
of
field.
17. Take that from the list.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
Yeah.
Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right?
You don't like
Corral that
Ohio
football.
State, Tyler?
He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
That's a
Just
big,
a bit
bro.
of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Here they come, trying to convert it 3rd and short from the 28.
There's
Finds
no
his man
way,
enough.
dude. That's
And
on
with that
3
effort, they
fucking
pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly.
Yeah, I
and
feel
the
you.
throw was too
Yeah.
accurate. Really nothing you could do
Sometimes,
there.
though,
And it's now a fresh set
Man,
of
these
downs.
tier 3 teams be getting frustrated. Luckily, this is a tier 2 team I'm going against. But if there's a tier 1 and I was playing like this, dude, I'd be getting blown out.
And after 3, we are all tied up.
You really be using the tier 3 in the playoffs? I don't know, man. I've had bad luck. I won a couple championships with Kentucky, but
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's Sanders. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. They're trying to get to it. They'll throw it to the
fucking
back
knew
on
it
the
was a
screen.
screen. I couldn't
And the
fucking
completion
believe
gives
it.
them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them.
He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5.
Coverage, I guess.
Defense in press coverage. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. And they've moved up front here in the 4th.
Number 12.
That's number 2 on the day, having the day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you can keep finding them.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
You know what? I should have went man coverage. I fucked up that drive. Got cocky with this.
He'll bring it out. Obliterates him,
come on.
still on the move. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he did take
Kentucky
me out.
sends the offense back out onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Why you think
Defense in the right
that's slow,
spot. They
bitch?
stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Nice.
After
I'm
picking up a
95.
couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Vandergrift. Just a short pass to the tight end. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out.
I just got knocked back, dude. I had the first down. Jesus Christ.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll go with a direct snap. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he left him grabbing. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. Most important part of the clutch drive is to gather some first down, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Coming out with it, it's Horn.
3 kickoff return, Joe.
He's got great speed. Got a little room.
Hey, that one moving.
He's going to get
loose.
loose.
Crazy.
He'll
3 kickoff
take it to the
returns.
house.
Don't know if that's ever happened.
Buffaloes.
What a great game. Tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Really
Yeah, no
disciplined
space for
job
my
by the
98
coverage
team.
unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Vandergrift. Gets it out quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights. Tie this football game. We might be looking at overtime soon.
On the move from inside his own 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming.
Stupid.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so in the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy. You've got to keep your poise. You just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Kentucky.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Colorado.
Let's go.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This is the game-winning play. Win it or lose it on this field goal attempt. From 39 yards out, and he's got it for the game. Well, how about this one? A fun when these guys came in as underdogs and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were
I gotta go
That's
back.
not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at it any different. They were looking at it to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's crazy. He really didn't do anything. Total offense, 223 to 477. Dude, he was cooking his ass. We had 4 turnovers. He picks it up fumble. But still good for 400. Going back out there getting sacked. What a freaking game. It's crazy. We ranked #1 after that. So it don't matter who we play with next game. I think it's an automatic playoff berth. Right? Once we lose to a tier 4 or 5. Good for a tier 1. For a tier 3. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter who we play. Yep, doesn't matter who we play for a tier 3. So, Jeff, appreciate those 20 GDs, brother. That was an insane